Motion for reconsideration schedule, council?
I did see that. I have no idea what that is, and with the move to Sherman that was erroneous, I wondered if that was entered in error as well. What I saw was the tenant filed a motion to set aside default, which the court granted and indicated come back today at 9 o'clock. The ROA seems to indicate February 23rd rather than February 28th. The written notice clearly is February 28th. What the motion for reconsideration is, if it pertains to this matter or was simply entered in error, I've got no idea.
I have the case in front of me as well. All right, so we're gonna hear this case today. We're not setting this over for a court date in March. All right, it may throw off the ROA, but I have to file Attorney Levasseur. I made promises that if defendants filed a motion, and obviously they weren't here to hear the promise, but I've been sticking to, with all these rescheduled dates, if defendant filed a motion, they're gonna get their case reinstated. But we're not going to wait until March to hear this case. It's in front of me today. There's no need for me to wait until March 20th to grant this motion, and then, defendant accumulates a ton of debt or pays off a ton of debt. So, have you received a good faith payment?
Yes, we have, Your Honor. This is a Section 8 matter. I've not seen the defendant in the courtroom, but they have made a good faith payment, and I have no objection to putting this matter over further in hopes that they can resolve the remainder of the debt, which is only a few $100s at this point.
All right, I'm gonna give defendant. You know what, Attorney Levasseur?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to put their phone number in the chat. They left it on the motion. You may have it on your motion to set aside the default. If you have it, it's fine, but I'm going to ask you to reach out to defendant and see if you can get her in here. If we can.
I'm sorry. The audio broke up. I didn't hear the last part, Your Honor.
Can you try calling the defendant?
Certainly, Your Honor.
If you have other cases, take care of your other cases, but we can get this done today. I'll put her number in the chat just because we're not going to wait until the 20th to hear this case. To hear a motion to set aside a case that was already filed. We need something processed. So I'll give you her number. Hopefully you can reach her. Court will try to reach her as well and check back in. Do you have more matters today in here? I don't see any more matters for you. So just check back in. If you can get her, that's a bonus. If the court can get her. Either way, just check in before you finish your Zoom hearings today. That way we'll know if you can hear these things. But I'll grant it. I don't have a problem granting. I've already granted it. So I'll recall it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, calling case number 2239-6191, Garden View Estates versus Renee Taylor and occupants on Asbury Park.
Good morning, Honor. Joe Horka, P75969 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Renee Taylor here? Anyone who lives on Asbury Park? Is Anthony Cummings here? Is Michelle Taylor here? I believe Michelle Taylor is here.
Yes.
Judge,
You and Mr. Horka had a conversation?
Judge, that's my case. We were waiting for Mr. Horka to come back. That's okay.
Okay. Have you and Mr. Horka had a conversation?
Judge, the situation is that there is a significant rodent infestation, and the case was put over for that to be addressed. It hasn't been addressed yet. Ms. Taylor had to sleep in a truck one night because there was a mouse in her grandchild's bed. So I think we need a short adjournment for that to be addressed.
Okay, let's get this addressed. I remember this case. Where's the rent at right now? I mean, I know there's some rental, there's some abatements that could be justified without the court's order, but how much is owed, assuming that there is no abatement?
5,775.
Judge,
Okay.
if I may suggest, if you would give us a short date, maybe a 3-week date, I think Mr. Hork and I can discuss the situation in the interim and
Oh,
work
absolutely.
something out.
I'll give you an adjournment date. I'll give you an adjournment date. I just want to keep notes to
Sure.
know where Ms. Taylor is, and just to make sure all parties are on the same page while we're here.
Okay.
What's the monthly rent?
$1,055.
$1,055.
Yes, which I'm on Section 8, and my portion was $336.
All right, Ms. Taylor, what can you do? The court has said this. The court find good cause to adjourn this matter. But before I give you a new date, can we find a good date too?
Sure, Judge.
But can you do anything in your power to, can you utilize self-help to make this situation livable in the meantime?
Judge, Ms. Taylor is staying at other places while this is going on, but it's not a satisfactory resolution. So I think if we have an adjournment, I can speak to Mr. Horka. Hopefully we can resolve this in her favor. As she indicated, she's a public housing tenant, and I don't want any of this to affect her subsidy. So that's why I'd like some time to work it out with Mr. Horka.
And of course, going to take a little bit added caution to Section 8 matters.
Thank you.
Is it a possibility to get Mr. Horka, can we get on this as soon as possible? Because Ms. Taylor could accrue damages in the meantime if we can get someone over there to get this issue mitigated, at least she'll be able to be in the house, and then.
Judge, note in the Cox portal system indicated that rodents were being addressed either yesterday or today. Obviously, based on Ms. Garber's representations, it didn't take place yesterday, but hopefully they're out there today.
Hopefully, well, the court will find a good cause to adjourn this matter to
March 20th.
March 20th.
Judge, can we have a Tuesday or a Friday, please?
No, already? I don't know.
March 21st.
March 21st
Thank you.
at 9:30. All right. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, Ms. Taylor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Taylor, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Your Honor, can you repeat that date and time for me again? We're calling back.
It's 3/21 at 9:30.
3/21 at 9:30. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, in the Garden View case you called just a couple minutes for me ago is actually a dismissal.
Which one?
Garden View versus Taylor.
Taylor. Okay, Renault Taylor or Renee or.
Yeah.
Okay. Recall case number 22396191, Garden View Estates versus Renault Taylor.
Morning again, Joe Work at P75969 on behalf of the plaintiff, moving to dismiss.
Dismissal is granted without prejudice. Or we'll enter that information when it is received. Is Anthony Cummings here? All right, I'll recall your Anthony Cummings matter. Is that everything for you, counsel? I'll see some more. And Attorney Cohen, Attorney Melbourne, and then Attorney Cohen. Order out all these matters. Hold on, counsel, I'll call your other matter. And 9:35, so I'll call it. Then Attorney Spaniolo. Next. You're third on deck. Calling case number 22397039. This is Audrey Rudolph versus all occupants on Bramall. I have appearance. Taxes. Somewhere else. Calling case number 22396263, Uncle Roy's Restoration LLC versus Michelle Urban and occupants on Hayes. Is Attorney Melbourne here? Oh, I see Attorney Melbourne. This is your case. Is Michelle Urban here? Michelle Urban, what do we call this matter? Attorney Cohen, good morning.
Morning.
Let's see if I have anyone. I'm gonna call yours after Spaniolo. You have a few more. You have a few more cases.
Okay, I'm here.
You're here, that is great, and I appreciate you being here. I'll call you shortly. Calling case number 22396955, JEMIC Resources versus Adriana Lippett, and occupants on Rosemont.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Attorney Paul Spaniolo, P72366 on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, is Adriana Lippett here? Or anyone on Rosemont? All right, counsel, I have to inform you, I've been informing plaintiff's attorneys all week. I've been directed by the court to not enter any default judgments because of the notice issues in this case. This matter was originally scheduled for March 8th at 9:35. I found attorneys that have appeared late, defendants that have appeared late. All of my docket was created from cases that were moved up. So all of my default judgments, a lot of them are being set aside or granting motions for to set aside the hearings to get them back on the same day. So in the event Adriana Lippett doesn't show up today, I have to adjourn this matter to March, not August, to March 8th at 9:35. So instead of doing that right now, if there's any hope of her showing up, we can get this done today. But if not, I can't enter default. So that goes for everyone in here. If we can get these defendants in, let's get it done and process it. But if not, I have to set that original court date. So
March 8th would be the next court date if she doesn't appear, correct?
it doesn't appear it'd be March 8th at 9:35 for both of your cases.
The judge, you'd likely know this, but I'd just like to make a record that the first hearing, and at least in the ROA, reflects that it was the 12th of January. And according to the notes, it says the defendant failed to appear at that hearing. But in light of obviously what you said in the role and the logistics of the court, your point is well taken, and I guess we'll just hold tight.
Okay, I appreciate your understanding, counsel.
Oh, of course, thank you.
Is Diana Holland Womack here?
I saw Ms. Womack in a breakout room, Your Honor, with someone, but I wasn't entirely sure if it would be appropriate of me to just barge in there or wait. It appears that she's in a breakout room number 7 with a clerk and an attorney. Ms. Wood.
Okay, yeah, she's in 6 with a law clerk and an attorney. So, I mean, if you want to message Phyllis Wood or
Judge, I can reach out to her. What is it that you would like to say?
well, just
we're ready.
representing Holland Womack.
Right, I think she hasn't finished speaking to her yet, so I think we need a second call.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Well, Attorney Spaniolo and if Garber, if you want to help, just make sure you have a conversation with, looks like Phyllis Wood.
I'll let Ms. Wood know.
Thank you, Ms. Garber. Appreciate it.
No problem.
As promised, Attorney Cohen, calling case
Hello?
number 22396318. This is Regency LLC versus Rashawn Billingsley and occupants on Shane Court. Is Rashawn Billingsley here? May I have appearances?
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, Council. Is Rashawn Billingsley here? Court recall this matter. On case number 22396319, Regency PO LLC versus Danielle Williams and occupants on Shane Court. Is Danielle Williams here? Council,
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
thank you. Anyone who resides on Shane Court in unit 2009? Danielle Williams. Court recall this matter. Calling case number 22396320, Regency PO LLC versus Aisha Ross and occupants on Shane Court, unit 1108. Court recall this matter. Is Faith Benson here? Is Faith Benson? Is Sydney Hill present? Sydney Hill. Is Jesse Powell present?
I see Jesse Powell in the gallery.
Okay, great.
I'm present, Your Honor.
All right, calling case number 22396323, Regency PO LLC versus Jesse Powell and occupants on Shane Court. May I have appearances again?
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you. Mr. Powell, could you state your name for the record?
Yes, sir, I'm Jesse Powell.
Thank you, Mr. Powell. Have parties had an opportunity to discuss this matter?
Yes.
Who have you? I haven't discussed it with Mr. Powell. Have you talked to an attorney?
Oh, no, ma'am, I haven't talked to an attorney. Well, I have talked, but I've gotten legal advice. That's about it.
I didn't hear what you just said. I didn't hear the last thing you said, Mr. Powell.
I said I had gotten legal counsel. That's it.
Okay, you all want, should I put you in a breakout room?
Well, I mean, I just want to kind of ask, you know, Mr. Powell, you owe $9,785. Is your intention to pay or to move?
My intention is to move.
Okay.
Okay, do you know when?
Should be within the week. I was trying to move earlier, but an emergency fire problem in the building had the elevators down for a time. But now they are working and I'm in the process. Should be, can I have until Sunday?
Well, you'll get until Sunday. Is there any objection to all occupants' judgment?
No,
All right,
we just do 10 days if he says he's going to be out by Sunday.
are you gonna be out by Sunday, Mr. Powell? Honestly?
Yes,
I mean, can you?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give them until the 8th, Attorney
Okay.
Cohen. That was the originally scheduled court date. I believe I think that put us, I have to give them until the 10th anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, okay. So your move out date, the earliest, the court will enter a judgment by hearing. Right, for a move out date. I mean, we can leave the monthly rent there. What's the amount?
It is $9,626 in rent, $159 in cost, for a total of $9,785.
Okay, we'll leave the rent to retain. There's no objection by plaintiff's counsel. And enter an all occupants judgment in the amount of $9,785 with the pay or move date.
Yep, it allowed me to come in.
With a pay or move date for, what was it?
March the 8th, Judge.
Was it March 8th?
I think you said the 10th is 10 days, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah, March 10th. 2023. Is that your, Mr. Powell, you understand what's going on?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, well, there can be a writ filed on March 11th to vacate your things from the property unless $97.85 is paid. Attorney Cohen, can you submit this judgment to the court?
You will have it today, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Mr. Powell, the judgment is being entered into as all occupants, which means you don't have a judgment for $9,700 in there, but evictions can still occur. So good luck.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I did see that Danielle Williams is now in the gallery. That was the case ending in 319.
All right.
Yes, they had me in the wrong courtroom.
Okay. Where were you on 533?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How'd you get over here for 533?
I had to call the court, and then they gave me the court number, but I still wasn't able to log in. And then I just had to call Carolyn Cohen, and she just gave me the correct virtual hearing mean ID number.
Okay. Okay. I was wondering because plaintiff's counsel, if you didn't hear your defendant respond, there is a possibility that they're in 533. I want to continue calling the cases and get all these cases called at least to the 10 o'clock docket before 10 o'clock, so that but
Judge,
533. So
Judge,
yes.
I'm sorry, this is Desiree Matthews back, and I am in your courtroom, case number 22395571 LT. My apologies.
5571.
Yes, I'm looking at this new document that just came in the other day, and I am in your courtroom.
All right, so what document are you looking at?
I'm looking at the new payment that my Section 8 people did pay on behalf of my case. So it's like the judge, landlord, tenant, like this document, I don't know.
Can you give me your case number again?
Yes, case number 22-395571-LT.
Judge, this says Millicent Sherman.
There's a motion for reconsideration scheduled for March 21st at 8:30. Is that in my courtroom or?
Judge Sabree. I'm sorry, Judge Sherman.
And that'll be in Judge Sherman's courtroom.
Okay, that's for me, Desiree Matthews.
Desiree Matthews and Detroit Homes Property Management.
Yes,
Yeah, so your new court date is March 21st.
March 21st. Okay.
If you can resolve it in the meantime, please do.
Okay, will I be able to speak with an attorney, the documents, the receipts that I have? Because I'm on Section 8, so they,
Okay, well, I would suggest going to Judge Sherman's courtroom and trying to meet with an attorney in there because they'll still be in that courtroom when you're back. Okay,
okay, and that's March 21st at 10 o'clock,
8:30.
8:30.
8:30. And do you have that courtroom number? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. We'll call cases at some point once we're done checking in everybody from everybody else's courtroom.
Okay, so should I stay on or leave?
No, you should zoom into Judge Sherman's courtroom when we give you the number. Yeah. The clerk will give you the number and then zoom in and raise your hand in there to try to get legal advice. So then that way, the attorney that's helping you out will be in that same courtroom. May work better that way.
Absolutely.
Okay, so numbers 360 535 0000.
Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day.
All right, you too. Good luck.
Bye.
Calling case number 22393770. This is JACG LLC versus Latoya Young and occupants on Whitcomb.
Your Honor, I thought I had another tenant here. I got to go to another courtroom, but I'll just come back.
You ready for another tenant? I can call it.
Yeah, Danielle Williams is here.
Okay. Let's see. Recalling case number 22396319, Regency PO Court versus Danielle Williams and occupants on Shane Court. May I have appearances?
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff. This is a subsequent hearing on a non-payment of rent case.
Thank you. Ms. Williams,
Yes,
can you state your name for the record?
Danielle Rochelle Williams.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. All right, counsel.
Yeah, the total that's owed is $5,814 in rent, $159 in cost, for a total of $5,973. Miss Williams, are you planning on paying that or moving?
I plan on paying it, but you said it's $5,815.
$5,973.
$973. How did it go from 5,000? How did it go all the way to 5,000? My balance was just 2,400 2 months ago.
Okay.
What's your monthly rent, Ms. Williams?
It's $885 a month.
It is not.
And then it's a $50. It's a $50 late fee.
Your rent is $1,060 a month.
No, I didn't ever sign. When I signed my lease say $885 a month and $50 late fee.
Okay.
And they would not allow me to sign my new lease in November until I had paid. She said I had to pay my balance, which was $1,400 at the time, in full. So I searched for help. I went out for help because I wasn't able to pay it in full. And I guess they still been billing me, but my rent was never $1,060 anything. I never signed a lease for that.
Okay, what happened is that your lease expired, and your lease agreement says if it expired and you weren't in a new lease, that your rent went up to market rate plus $100 month-to-month fee, and that's why it went up.
I was not notified of any of those things. I didn't even, when I went to sign my lease in November, she did not allow me to sign it. And then she also put a letter on my door that I have saying that I have to pay my rent in full for me to sign any lease agreement. And she didn't even tell me what it would, that it was going up.
Maybe there's somebody here from legal aid that can talk to Miss Williams.
Yep. When's the last time rent was paid?
The last time rent was paid was, they said I had got help from UCHC because I had lost my job, and unemployment only was paying me $80 a week.
Last time
So I
around
have,
was-
but anyway, yes, sir. But it was paid. I want to say that August. They said the last payment. Hold on, was it September? I got the thing, but the last payment was for $600, and then I had owed them $400 plus the new month rent, but I couldn't afford to pay it, so I went to seek help. And then when it was time for me to sign my lease, they didn't allow me to sign it and didn't tell me anything about a rent upcharge.
When?
November. November. The last rent payment, I believe, was August for $600 and something from UCHC.
The last
I have-
time that she paid her own rent was April of 22.
22, yes.
Yeah, United
For-
Housing Coalition did make a payment and it did pay her up through August of 22. But she owes for September, October, November, December, January, February, and her rental amount did increase pursuant to the lease agreement that she signed in November of 20.
Right. I re-sign my lease every year. I re-sign my lease on November 21. I moved there November 20. I have another lease that I signed on 21. November 22, I was supposed to re-sign my lease. She didn't allow me to re-sign it.
Ms. Williams, would you like to speak to council?
Yes, sir.
They can help you sort this out and work a roadway to maybe repayment or a reasonable solution. I think that they're here and Ms. Cohen will be here for a little longer. So if you want to speak to council, this is your time. There's Lakeshore Legal aid available. If you want to talk to them, say, all right, I'll recall this matter. I'm going to invite you to the Lakeshore Legal breakout room where they can talk to you. Or tell
Okay,
you where.
thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Click on the prompt when you see it. We've got an iPhone and we got De Niro and a number ending in 6622 and another iPhone. Young man with the gray beard.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Douglas Bordeaux.
And what is your case number? I want to make sure you're in the right room.
223-97800.
97800. Douglas Bordeaux?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I see you. I have Sean Jacquet's docket. I see you're on Jacquet's docket. So you're really in 538. Your notice probably says 436.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. And the court is aware of that as well as Judge Jacquet. So do you have a pen? I'm going to give you another Zoom code.
Yes, sir.
It's 360-538-0000.
Okay, so I need to call back in to go to that number.
Yeah, you would, however you got in here, if you enter the Zoom code getting in here, log out. Or did you go to the website?
I entered
Okay.
through the website.
That's even easier. You'll just go to Judge Jacquet and
In
click on his. Yeah, 538.
Okay.
You probably clicked on 436, as it
Yes.
said. Yeah,
Right.
understandable. So,
Okay.
and
All
that
right,
may apply to council or whoever else. Check your notices. If they say 436, it may be 538. But good luck.
Thank you.
Attorney Zahir,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you supposed, I think you're in Sean Jacquet, Eternal LLC, 2413.
No, Your Honor. I'm covering for Nasreen Hamoud. This is my case.
Let's see. Okay, Stephanie Delaney?
Yes.
All right. And let's see, I recall this matter. Calling case number 22393770, JACJ versus Latoya Young.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Your Honor. Cassandra Wyatt, P83509 on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right.
Your Honor, Howard Jabari, P6005 on behalf of the defendant.
All right. Have you all had conversations? Are you ready to go on this?
We have
Your
not.
Honor, I have not received an appearance, nor has one been filed with the court. So I just found out that Ms. Al-Jabari is on this file this morning.
Your Honor, I haven't spoke to her yet, but I am sending her a direct message now.
I'm gonna get her out of the gallery and put her, are you with Lakeshore? I'm gonna put her in the Lakeshore lobby. And you can go from there, counsel. Please notify us when you're ready and when you've had a conversation with Attorney Wyatt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On case number 223-96876, this is Investors Property Management versus Ruby Hatton. Ruby Hatton here.
Hello?
Hello, are you Ruby Hatton?
Yeah. No. My name is Salah. I don't know if this is the right courtroom.
All right, you're not Ruby Hatton. I'm not talking to you right now.
Okay.
All right, what's your name now?
Salah Al-Halimi.
Al-Halimi. Are you, okay. What is your, okay, I see you. You're slated for 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Calling case number 2239-6884. This is Salah Al-Halimi versus all occupants.
Yes.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Salah Al-Halimi.
Thank you, counsel. Have you seen your tenant here? Looking for the address of the property. I'll recall your matter because the issue is that notice may not have been provided. So if you know where your defendant is, give them a call. If not, I'll recall it again and hope they're here. Because I can't enter any default judgments today.
Oh, I don't have his number.
Okay, well, sit tight. Let's see if he appears. Okay? If he appears, I'll put you in a breakout room with him so you can talk.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Is Sabree Buchanan here? Okay.
Yes.
And can we rename Mr. Al-Halimi? Sabree Buchanan is here?
Yes.
Your last name. It's good. It'd be great to just know who everyone is when they're in here. And it will help. Court. Name your devices. Attorney Gann, who's doing cases for Attorney Gann this morning? Oh, Attorney Sprague. All right. Sabree Buchanan is here. Ms. Buchanan, do you have an attorney?
Using the app, and then anytime you want to face-to-face.
Attorney Sprague, you can put your name on the record if you want.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. Have you had a conversation with with Ms. Buchanan?
I don't believe I have. My notes for the file indicate that at the last hearing, this was adjourned because Ms. Buchanan had indicated she provided payment. I did speak with my client who indicated that no payments were received. We have not received any verification of the money orders that Ms. Buchanan alleged she provided to my client. So if it's possible to get that verification today, otherwise we are seeking a judgment.
And then, wait a minute, and we were supposed to go in the breakout room and nobody ever came because I asked, what is?
Ms. Buchanan, let me cut you off, because I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. Were those payments made?
Yes, and I just paid.
How were they made? How were they made?
Through a money order, and last time we was in court, I said I would pay February rent Friday, which I did.
All right, well, they haven't received the money order, so it's an issue. So what I'll do, I'll put you all in the breakout room, allow you all to have a conversation.
Okay.
Attorney Sprague, is this your only case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I invited both of you all to breakout room 10.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. It's Tawani Cook here, Tawani Cook. Calling case number 2239-7021, Level 5 Estate LLC versus Tawani Cook and occupants on Manor. Anybody at 16846 Manor? Is Attorney Paglia here? Right. 3. Calling case number 2239-6856, N Code LLC versus all occupants on Chamberlain, 9147 Chamberlain. It's David Merchant here. All right. Before we call this matter, who's representing Donica Warfield?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Petrosky, did you see Attorney Tuttles?
He's here in the courtroom and she is as well.
Did you talk to counsel, Ms. Petrosky?
No, I did not.
I'm gonna put you in room 11. Attorney Tuttles. Good morning. I think you're muted. Walking in the courtroom. I'll put you all in the breakout room, counsel. It looks like he's walking in and out of court. So I'll leave it to you all to have that conversation. When you're ready, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right, you'll be in room 15. Calling case number 2239-6868. This is Abdullah Faisal versus Dennis Bright Bay and occupants on West 4th Street.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Jeff Forster. I'm here on behalf of plaintiff Faisal Abdullah.
Thank you, counsel. Is Dennis Bright Bay here? All right, Mr. Forster, it's not usual that you have the defendant's contact information, but this is the situation. We've had notice issues. So this case was originally scheduled March 8th, 2023 at 9:35 a.m. I've been instructed by the court to either hear the case if parties are here, but if not, I cannot enter default judgments. I must adjourn this matter to the originally scheduled court date. March 8th at 9:35 a.m. You're free to object. Council, this court date, I can't give you a default judgment. I have to set it for this court. That's the direction of the court. So if you want to stick around, see if Mr. Bay appears, that is up to you. If you want your adjournment date right now, I can give it to you as well.
Well, Your Honor, we're really looking for an eviction order. We've got a quiet title action that was taking place during the time that Mr. Brightbay filed this his eviction order, and basically we have complete control of the property. The property is Mr. Basil Abdullah's property according to the circuit court order. Like I said, during the time that we were getting this, Mr. Abdullah, or Brightbay rather, filed this eviction hearing without any possessory interest and was granted a default on that, and broke into the place, put new locks on it, and took it as his own. Well, the police see that default order, or that order for eviction, and they won't remove him from the premises, despite the fact that we've got a quiet title order that clears the title for my client, Basil Abdullah.
What about the sheriff?
I talked to the Wayne County and also the second precinct, and they promised great things. And then when I went back to them with that quiet title, they're not returning calls on me. The detective I spoke with won't return calls, or hasn't returned calls. But
I understand your frustration, counsel. This case looks like it was filed in December, and we're approaching March. So we can wait. We can wait. If he's here, then we can proceed. This notice says 533. He may be in 533. The court hasn't had the opportunity to check courtroom 533 yet for any defendants, but these are our options today. This is the deal everyone is getting, counsel.
If we
It's not
can't,
really a deal. This is just the situation we're in.
I understand. If we can't get the eviction order, then we'll have to go ahead and adjourn to the original date.
All right, the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th, 2023 at 9:35 a.m. Court notes scheduling issues. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
On case number 22397015, Argo Property Management versus Adriana Lovett and occupants on Evergreen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rania Haddad, P8497, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Oh, sorry, good morning, Your Honor. Ben Christensen, P86268, on behalf of the defendant.
Good morning. Our parties reached a resolution in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. I just submitted a CD with a voluntary move-out date of April 5th. And me and Attorney Haddad have both signed off on that with permission from my client and submitted it to the court.
Thank you. Court will enter this. Is 4B or 4A check?
Oh, 4B, Your Honor.
All right. Well, the court is noted. Thank you, counselors who
Thank
sign
you.
this as soon as we receive it, if we haven't signed it already.
Thank you, Judge. And Your Honor, I have one other case to do. It's at 10:30, but it's a dismissal, and I'm going to be in several other courtrooms.
All right, what is it?
It ends in 7084, and a dismissal has already been submitted, I believe, yesterday.
Okay. Is Antonio Burns Sherrill here? All right, calling case number 22397084, Home 365 versus Antonio Burns Sherrill and occupants at 16290 Greenfield, apartment number 3. May I have appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Rania Haddad, P8497, on behalf of the plaintiff, and we move to dismiss without prejudice.
Dismissal is granted without prejudice. Have a great day.
Your Honor, I was successful in reaching Ms. Heron on the phone as you requested. I do have something to report on that one.
Okay, and this is
This is the mayor that may not be on the docket, but you had the file. It's ending with 929.
929, okay. Allow the court to find that file. I do recall. Nine. We calling case number 22394929.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry, go ahead, Your Honor.
No, go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Randy Levasseur, P41712, appearing on behalf of plaintiff. Your Honor, we have a notice of hearing for today on plaintiff's request to set aside default judgment, and my understanding is the court has already set that aside. She did make the defendant did make a good faith payment. Actually, only owes a little bit less than $500 now on her portion of the rent. Section 8 is another matter. But Your Honor, I did reach her as the court requested. She was in the middle of a funeral. Her understanding is that we're coming back March 20th, which is consistent with the ROA. My office had not received any notice of March 20th, but we are content with that date, Your Honor, under the circumstances. She is in a funeral. I didn't think it appropriate to really say, no, you got to get over to court here in that situation.
What time is it scheduled for March 20th?
The ROA indicates 8:30 in the morning, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Consistent, court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 20th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. Court is also pleased to hear that a good faith payment was made to the defendant in the meantime before the hearing date. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for, we got this off our docket and it'll be progress before the next hearing. So, that's a compliment. Mark that as an accomplishment for today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are parties ready? Mr. Chosky, you ready?
Yes, we're ready, Your Honor.
All right. Yes. Hello, Attorney Tuttles. We call in case number 22396194 K Harris Investments versus Donica Warfield and occupants on 25th Street.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Antonio D. Tuttles on behalf of Harris Investments.
Yes, Starling Lynn Petrosky, P36759, on behalf of Donica Warfield, who I believe is in the gallery.
Ms. Warfield, can you please state your name for the record?
Donica Warfield.
All right, you have the microphone working today?
Your Honor, my understanding is the court adjourned this from last week, 7 days, so that the defendant could get together her proofs to show that there was an overpayment and therefore that Park Forest applies. I have all of that documentation now, and what it shows is that from 2021 until today's date, the defendant overpaid $1,950 and her rent is $750. And so therefore there's a 2.6 months difference. And accordingly, we would request a dismissal under Park Forest.
And Your Honor, I would be asking for an adjournment to mid-May to make sure everything, well, it's been overpaid. So, but we're still asking her to leave as soon as that's done. So we're just asking for an adjournment. So if we can get an adjournment, you know, that would be preferable. So we don't have to go through the process of refiling and so on and so forth.
I can't just leave this case lingering over her head though, counsel. If she satisfied the amount that you're asking for, then I don't have there's no basis to continue this case. She doesn't owe any money right now. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and I get it, but I just have to file as soon as, I mean, in the event but she doesn't owe any money. I have to dismiss this case. I understand where you're going. I respect the request, but I can't do that. It wouldn't be fair to the defendant, and it would cause issues for the court. Now, how much did you overpay?
She overpaid $1,950 and her rent is $750 per month, which equals 2.6 months overpayment.
So that puts you to.
That puts to the May, it's 3 weeks. So it'd be May, the third week of May, the end of the third week of May.
Okay. Well, the court's going to dismiss this without prejudice, because you satisfied your rent. Continue to pay the rent, Ms. Warfield, and good luck.
Your Honor, did you want me to submit the dismissal, or is the court doing it from the bench?
The court can do it from the bench. Mr. Tullis, were you able to review the payment discrepancy?
Counsel says she sent it over to my email. We have it, Your Honor.
Not yet. I mean, I have not sent it to him yet because we just finalized this last night.
Okay, but I just want to make sure I would rather have this as a stipulation to, well, it's not going to be a stip to dismiss, but I just want counsel to see it to make sure that it is what it's purported to be.
So here's my suggestion, Your Honor, is I can send him over the proofs today along with the dismissal without prejudice, and then he can indicate that he not consents to the dismissal, but agrees with the numbers, and then I'll file the dismissal. How's that?
Does that work for you, Attorney Tuttles?
Yes, Your Honor, that would work for me.
Okay.
It works.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. So this matter is.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm in the right courtroom because I've been in here since 9:15 this morning.
I think you're on Attorney Cox's case, correct? Shamika Hudson?
Yes.
Did we? I remember. All right, the court is going to, do we have, all right, the court will check that out in the meantime. Attorney Zahn?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Okay, Ms. Wood?
Your Honor,
Yeah,
Attorney
sure.
Paul Spaniolo and Ms. Wood and I are ready.
Okay, Mr. Zahn, is your defendant present?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
And have you talked to him?
No,
Have a conversation with them.
Your Honor, I'm standing for the attorney of record, Nasir Hamoud. I am not familiar with the case. So can I have a short adjournment, like 1 week? Because Ms. Hamoud is sick right now and she asked me to stand up for her.
Okay, well, can you talk to the defendant, see if do you think there's any possibility to work this out?
Well, this is non-payment of rent action. The plaintiff claimed that she is behind on 10,900. So I think she would have an issues. I do not know. So that's why I'm not familiar as to how much the rent every month, how many months behind. So
If you don't have a ledger, I'll give you a adjourn date, no problem. This is for Hamoud, 688. Calling case number 223-96888. Stephanie Delaney versus Sherelle Corbin and all occupants.
Your Honor, Mohammed Zahir, P number 5, 2020, appearing for the plaintiff and standing for the attorney of record, Nasir Hamoud. For the property address located at 7895 Holland in Detroit, Michigan.
Thank you, counsel. Thank you for bringing that address out as well. Is there a defendant present?
Yes, sir.
Can you state your name for the record?
Sherelle Corbin.
All right, Ms. Corbin, court finds good cause to adjourn this matter back to the originally scheduled court date of March 8th, 2023 at 10 a.m. for parties to sort out the ledger as well as determine, to sort out the ledger and determine what is owed. So I'll see you all back March 8th, 2023 at 10 o'clock a.m.
No problem, and I will be able to state why she have not received any payment, correct, on the 8th?
Why hasn't she received, what's your monthly rent?
My monthly rent is $900. Before I even stopped paying Miss Delaney rent, Miss Delaney, I made her aware of the gas leak and also the threats by her family that she kicked out of this place before myself, which I had to also.
Stop, please. You have a gas leak right now?
I no longer have the gas leak. I had to get it complete by myself.
How long did you have a gas leak?
I had the gas leak for 2 months.
How did you know it was 2 months the gas was leaking?
Well, we smelled gas for an entire month. She had someone come in. We still smelled gas, and it wasn't no issue to her. So I made an issue of my own to call who I needed to call to get it fixed.
Okay.
And also with the furnace not being on as well, which she was aware of.
How long was the furnace not working?
I'm not sure why the furnace have not been working since I moved.
How long has the furnace not been working?
The furnace have not been working since May. On and off. It'll only stay on for 24 to 48 hours, which I mentioned.
You cut your furnace on. You cut your furnace on in July and realized it wasn't working.
Yes, I did. It was her house is cold. It's a huge house. Even now in the winter, it's still not working. And
all right,
I have heaters. I bought 7 heaters. I have 7 heaters.
May, June, and July, August, but is the furnace working now?
No, sir.
So you've been without a working furnace this entire year, or does it? How do you stay warm?
I just mentioned that I bought heaters.
Okay, and do you pay a DTE bill?
Yes, we do.
All right, when's the last time you paid rent?
June.
June 2022?
Yes.
Was that a full payment?
Yes, it was.
And you haven't paid since?
Correct.
All right. All right. Well, we'll be back.
Okay.
We'll be back. We'll be back on March 8th. Rent will be due on March 1st. Want to speak to council? This is your time to speak to them. But we'll be back and let's be prepared. March 8th, 10 o'clock a.m.
I'll be here just like today.
You're welcome, council. All right. Good luck. Okay, thank you. Which one, is this 956 or 955?
6956, Your Honor.
Recalling case number 22396956, DET Invest LLC versus Diana Holland Womack and occupants on Coyle.
Good morning, Judge Sabree. Attorney Paul Spaniello, P72366. Again, on behalf of this plaintiff.
Phyllis Wood, P74800, on behalf of defendant, Ms. Womack.
So, Your Honor, we were in a breakout room and I had the privilege of working out possibly a resolution with Ms. Wood on behalf of her client. We are going to need an adjournment to sometime ideally in mid-April. This was filed as a termination case. We're going to be converting this to a non-payment of rent. It's my understanding that Ms. Holland-Womack is attempting to seek rental assistance, and Ms. Wood is helping her in that regard. Hence the reason for the adjournment. Addition, and I suspect I won't hear any objection, we've agreed to an escrow order with the court at $800 a month commencing in March. Since we are so close to March, we're asking that the first payment in March be due. I guess we need to get the signed order from you, but maybe sometime in mid-March, by March 15th, and the first of every month thereafter, Your Honor, again at $800 a month.
Okay, court entered the escrow order, be drafted. My clerk will give you instructions on how to submit it.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm gonna try to get this order signed as fast as possible.
Leslie B. Robinson. Friday,
So-
the 14th of April.
Okay, so the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter. You said April, huh?
Sometime, I think,
April
Ms. Wood,
15th, Your Honor.
yes, suggested sometime mid-April.
Suit parties best. Is April 11th a good date?
April 11th is perfect for me, if it is for Ms. Wood and her client.
Your Honor, I have concern that we won't be able to make sure her SARA is processed by then.
It's
So
too
I
early
would
of a
ask
date.
for a little bit later time in April, if you have it available.
No objection.
April, okay, no problem. 20th, Judge. April 20th, how about that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome.
This should work for me, Judge. Yes, thank you.
19th is the same, Judge. Let's do April, is April 19th or April 20th best?
I prefer April 19th, actually, if it's no difference to everyone else.
It's no
Yeah, me
difference to me.
All right, April 19th it is at
Thank you.
9:00 a.m. All right, good luck.
Hey, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Sure.
pardon me for one moment. I just want to confirm the escrow order for my client as to when it's going to enter and on what day of the month she's going to be required to pay.
The directions, the court will instruct you all through the chat. We're gonna try something to try to make this expedited, but I don't want to offer this to everyone in the Zoom chat, so.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So,
And then, Your Honor, I had another case with you and I didn't see the individual, so can I be dismissed and then come back on the, I think it was March 8th or 6th? I'm sorry, 8th.
March 8th at 9:35 a.m.
Okay, thank you so much.
You are welcome. We called that case already, so if defendant is aware, if defendant shows up, I'll make them aware of the new date. If not, I'll make sure it's noticed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Stay safe.
You too. All right, is anyone ready on any matter?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have a question about a case. My name is Attorney Melbourne. I had a case for 9:30, but I don't believe the defendant has appeared, but I'm not sure with all the phone numbers in the gallery.
Okay. Yeah, I remember calling that case. Let's see. Is Melanie Harrison here? Melanie Harrison. All right, it's 10:42. Galaxy, what's your name?
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Yes, I'm Miss Shaw.
You Miss Shaw, are you sure you're in the right courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you been checked in?
I suppose so.
All right. What's your case number?
It's 22387327.
Sean Jacquet, judge at 10:30. Okay, you're scheduled for 10:30 in Sean Jacquet's courtroom. I know your notice says 436.
Yes. I'm in the wrong place, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place. How did you get here? By entering the Zoom code?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, do you have an ink pen or a pencil
Uh,
or a marker or crayon, anything?
yes, I'm getting one juice. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay, so the first three digits are the same, 360.
360.
Next three digits are 538.
Okay.
Excuse me, was I dismissed?
Last four is 0000. So you're gonna go in here like you came in, you're gonna go in that room like you came in here. Where you enter that Zoom, oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's enough numbers, Your Honor? Zero,
Yeah, that's
zero.
enough.
Oh, okay.
360-538-0000.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Okay.
good luck, ma'am.
So hang up from here and go. Yeah, are they gonna see me?
Yeah, do you have, okay, when you go in there, you have to make yourself, your device says Galaxy, so they're not gonna automatically know who you are, but they'll see you when you log in.
Okay, so what do
She
I?
represented, okay, and good luck. I'm gonna remove you from here so you can go into there, okay?
All right, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Attorney Melbourne,
Yes, Judge, good morning.
when was this case originally scheduled? I mean, is this the adjourned date today?
That is correct. This is for Melanie Harrison, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is the second hearing for this case, Judge.
Okay. And was this set in March and then moved back to February?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, what was that original date?
Let me pull it up.
Six.
I want to say it was. Let's see. I just had it.
But this is the issue. I can't issue any default judgments. I have to reschedule this to originally scheduled court date. That's the direction of the court. So I just want to make sure if she doesn't show up, then we'll be back on the original date to proceed in all fairness. So you can either wait around or I get the date right now.
Oh, we can just do the date, Your Honor. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, and were you able, let me pull up ROA. Did you see
I'm
the
pulling that
original
up.
court date on any of your documentation?
Actually, this one wasn't. I have two cases with you today. This one, this is the second date hearing. It wasn't adjourned for a March date.
Okay.
So today is the scheduled hearing for the second case.
Okay. Well, I'll enter a default if this is the scheduled, second scheduled date, but let me verify with the ROA.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Court of recall is, the court of recall this matter. We're gonna make sure defendants are in the proper courtroom. I have to check 533, see if any defendants are in 533. Of course, it's gonna be a recess until 10:55, and then we'll be back. Mr. Massenkoff, I see you had your hand up, and Attorney Sprague and Attorney Cohen. Before I leave,
Judge, I'm sorry. I had another case to ask you about.
all right, hold on 1 second, Attorney Melbourne.
Your Honor, I don't know whether or not any of the defendants on my case has showed up. I did hear you state that you will not be entering default judgments today, but I have no way of knowing if anyone shows up.
I have the same issue because there's so many phone numbers here and not a lot of names.
Oh, yeah. And 533, they may be in 533. So of course, it's gonna take a recess, check everybody in, stop calling cases so we can check people in. So then at least, I try to call these cases so at least people will identify themselves when the case is live. If they have a telephone number, that's one way to do it. Other way, you all can call the cases during the recess to see if your defendants are here, hit the chat and also go to 533. I'm going to 533 right now just to check and see if I can find some people there, but definitely some functionality issues, counsel. So we'll take a break so that
Your
we can
Honor,
identify these names, because yes, just 4 people in here, we don't know who they are. Some of you all are probably sitting here with hearings in 538, and you've heard me tell everyone in 538. I mean, if your notice says 436, you should be in 538. So,
excuse me, sir.
hold on 1 second. Attorney Melbourne, you had another issue. You had another case?
Oh, yeah, that case is for Michelle Irvin on the ROA.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That is the scenario you were discussing where it was originally adjourned to a March date and then we were brought here in February. So I'm assuming we're coming back March 8th, which is the date on the ROA.
Okay, and I really want to just put both of these on March 8th.
Okay.
To safeguard and keep things consistent, unless there's an objection, because I can't enter any defaults right now. I've been instructed not to enter defaults, so.
That's perfectly fine, Your Honor.
And March 8th, at what time was the other matter?
9:30 a.m.
Okay. So I'll set both of your matters for March 8th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. That's the case number ending in 5625. And what's your other case number?
263. 56. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 5623.
5623.
No, I'm sorry. 6263.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, I called that one earlier. Perfect. All right.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you
you're
very
awesome.
much.
Your Honor, it's Attorney Schneider. I don't have that problem at all. My tenant actually is here. I'm just trying to determine if he spoke to legal aid or if I could have a breakout room with him so we could try to resolve our matter.
Ms. Schneider, I think this is Mr. Keenan's case and he's in a breakout room and he knows that you're waiting. When he comes out, he'll reach out to you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
and Your Honor, the tenant and I have come to terms for a conditional dismissal for the case ending in 2865. If you'd like to put those on the record before you leave and go to the other courtroom.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
If anybody else is ready, I'll do that as well. Calling case number 2239-2865. This is Shelbourne Square Apartments versus Sabree Buchanan and occupants on Domain.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff in this matter. And she should be in here.
Is Sabree Buchanan here?
Yes.
Morning, Ms. Buchanan. Can you state your name for the record?
Sabree Buchanan.
Thank you, Ms. Buchanan. Parties have an agreement?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we'd like to enter terms for a conditional dismissal to pay or vacate by March 31st. The terms include payment of past due rent in the amount of $1,779, court cost of $160, and late fees of $50 for a total due and owing of $1,989. We are providing until March 31st to provide that payment. That is in addition to ongoing timely monthly rent payments as well. And that would be with box 4B checked.
What's your monthly rent?
$543.
All right, is that accurate, counsel?
Your Honor, I am pulling the ledger right now to confirm. Yes, 543 is correct.
All right, good luck, Ms. Buchanan. I'll enter this conditional dismissal to pay $1,989 or vacate by March 31st. You are also on the hook for 543, which is your monthly rent. Counsel, is it accurate to say that the amount that will be owed tomorrow is 1989 plus 543?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that, Ms. Buchanan?
Well, it's actually not that much because she has a money order that I sent to her, which should be, it should be the 900 and something, and then my rent for March.
Okay, so this was.
Your
Yes.
Honor, Ms. Buchanan was able to provide a blank money order that we can see. We don't show that it was submitted in our ledgers or according to my client. So we're giving her 31 days to track it down, to set up an appointment with my client to make sure that we can confirm that money order. But then there's an additional payment that's still going to be due.
Okay, as long as the parties are on the same page, court will enter this conditional dismissal. Good luck, Ms. Buchanan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You too. I'll keep going as long as we keep going.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Alicia Hamilton. I think I'm in the wrong courtroom. I'm
We're gonna do check-ins. We're gonna do check-ins when I don't have any cases ready.
Okay.
Your Honor. In the meantime, anybody with the docket, please try to help out Ms. Hamilton. Yep, Mr. Christensen.
Thanks, Your Honor. I have a case, I believe is scheduled at 10, that I believe is just dismissed. Miss Attorney Horka should be here to just put on the record that my client has vacated the property and handed in the keys with me. And I guess they are submitting a dismissal. So I was just trying to see if.
Do you want to remain in my courtroom until then, or would you like me to just enter this dismissal on the record?
As long as Attorney Horka is okay with that, I'm fine with that. I can, state on the record that she has moved and handed in her keys. Or whatever the court finds.
I can enter dismissal if you have somewhere else to go, counsel.
Okay.
And then I can note that this is a dismissal. If there's anything else, I'll just call you.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. All right, Attorney Cohen.
Oh, I guess I should have lowered my hand. Like I said, I was just trying to figure out if any of my tenants were here. I meant to lower my hand. Maybe, is there anybody here from legal aid that can try to figure out who's here? And
it's a great suggestion.
I'm here, but I have no idea who the people who are on the phones are.
Yeah, you have a key number as well, counsel. So if anybody who doesn't have a key number who's able to do more of the administrative lift, it may be helpful as well. But not to say that we aren't doing it with key numbers, but let's check these people in and make sure everybody's in the courtroom. Court will take a recess until 11:55. We're gonna take these 10 minutes, check the courtrooms, check 533 if you have to, and then I'll either issue adjournments or hear these cases. So I'll be back. The court will restart. And what do you say?
What time, Judge, you coming back?
11:05.
Okay, thank
You
you.
wanna make it, let's make it 11:10.
Got it.
11:10, we'll be back. So this is the time to talk. This is the time to figure it out. Use the bathroom, grab a bite, whatever you need to do. 11:10, we'll be back. We'll make this, let's check everybody in and we shouldn't have any iPhones or cell phone numbers. So the iPhones, you want to identify yourself, you can put your name in the chat too, and we can change it, or you can change it yourself. You got 10 minutes to figure that out. But I'll see you all back in 10 minutes. Want me to mute this?
Yes, Joe. Thank you.
I'm on the phone household to change my name. Hello? 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 Yeah. Man, what the fuck is going on?
Hello, all. The court is on a break. We'll be back in 12 minutes.
Okay, do we stay on the phone?
Yep, just mute your device and you'll hear when the court comes back.
Okay, how we put our name on it if we called in?
Don't worry, I'll check with you guys in 1 second.
Okay. Hello?
Yep, stay silent for 1 second. I'll be with you shortly.
Hello? Hello? I was trying to sign in for court. No, I was trying to sign in for court. He say, hold on. Okay. Did he say how long we gonna have to wait? Huh? Did they say how long we gonna have to wait?
12
Until
minutes.
They say he'll be
Until
12
11:05.
minutes.
I mean, 11:10.
Okay. Okay, thank you. 11:10.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever has the cell phone number ending in 4236, do you have a case number that I can look up to see if you're in the right place?
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, you saying my ID number?
Nope, your case number. Same thing, ID number, case number.
Okay, 360-436.
Oh, not the meeting ID number, your case number for your case today.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't see it. It's a case now. Oh, wait a minute. 223-97-814.
Eight one four.
Yes.
This is Marjorie Cusick.
Yes, and I had an appointment at 9:30, but I was on here at 9:15, and they never called my name.
No worries, you're in the wrong place, but if you grab a pen and paper, I can direct you to the right courtroom.
Oh, okay. It said 364 court.
I know.
Yeah,
And
that's what
if
they told me.
everyone can grab a pen and paper. Everyone,
Okay,
please
I
grab
got
a
a pen and
paper.
I got it.
Since you dialed in, you will want to put this Zoom number in. I'm sorry, call this number. It is 929 436 28 66. And then after that, they're going to want a meeting ID number, which will be 360 538 0000.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I got my case number.
Okay, this is the telephone number ending in 8183. Okay, go ahead, sir.
It's 22392329.
You are also in the wrong courtroom. Did you write down any of the information I gave the last person?
You say call 929-436-2866.
Correct.
And enter member ID 360-436-0000.
Nope. 360-538.
538.
Then 4 zeros
Okay.
after. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I have mine available.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It is 223-96955.
Adriana Lippett.
Yes, it was for 9:30, but I was in the wrong courtroom.
No problem. You are in the correct place. If you could just place yourself on mute and the court will be with you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I got my case number ready.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, it is 223-97815.
Okay, I see you are in the wrong courtroom. You are in front of Judge Sean Jacquet. Can you just say something so I can see where you are on the Zoom?
I'm right here. The iPhone.
Okay, so all you have to do is just put this Zoom number in, which is 360 538 0000.
So I had entered that number in, and it brings me here.
Man, put in 436. But I would try again. I would put in 538.
You said 538?
Yep, I would try it again. 360-538. And 4 zeros after that.
Okay.
Thank
you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Oh, shit.
Yes, Miss, do you have your case number?
Case number 22384767.
Okay, you're in the wrong courtroom also. You can write down this Zoom number.
Okay.
It's 360 538 0000. Judge Sean Jacquet.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anyone else that has the case number that thinks they're in the wrong place?
Hello.
I have
my case number. Alicia Hamilton. Case number 22390891.
You're in the wrong courtroom also, Sean Jacquet. The Zoom number is 360-538-0000. Just log off, log back in under that same Zoom number. I'm sorry, under that Zoom number I gave you.
Okay, 360-538-0000.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
I have my case number.
Yep, go right ahead.
223-94034.
I gotta go out and go back in.
A lot of disturbance and I can't hear you. Okay, say that one more time.
223-94034.
This is for Takesha Bailey. Takesha Bailey.
Yes.
Okay, I have you checked in. You are in the right place.
Okay.
Just place yourself on mute until the court gets back with you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Jessica Clavel. My case number is 22395-569. And I'm wondering, am I supposed to be here today?
Let's see.
Because I had a pre-trial scheduled for the 7th, but my sister's funeral was on the 7th of February, and I forgot about it.
Okay, yep, you are in the wrong courtroom. Your judge is Millicent Sherman. And if you can write down her Zoom number.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, it's 360-535-0000.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Hello, my case number is 2239-6884.
6884. Yes, I have you checked in. You're in the right place. You're good.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes, I have a case number.
Sure, go ahead.
It is 223-94768.
Okay, is this a case on Diana Lloyd?
Yes.
I think you're in the right place, but let me just make sure. And what is your name?
My name is Tobias Jones.
Okay, I have you checked in, Mr. Jones. You're in the right place.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Anyone else that's trying to see if they're in the right place?
Yes. I have case number 223-84766.
Is this for Hilda Benitez?
Yes.
Alrighty, you are in the wrong courtroom.
That 538?
Yep, that's it.
Got
You got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what courtroom I'm supposed to be in, but I don't have my case number either.
But let's see, what's your last name?
Ruffin.
First name?
Sparkle.
Spell that for me.
Which one, my first or my last name?
First name.
Sparkle, Sparkle.
Okay, KL. Don't see you listed. And Ruffin, Ruffin?
Yes.
Well, I don't see you listed.
Yeah, I tried to search on that main court page. I don't see it either, but on my last hearing, I was told, February 28th at 10:30.
Hey, attorneys, watch the chat. I'll get some communication on the chat while our clerk is still checking you all in. So counsel, if you want to talk to me in the chat.
You think you maybe can find a case number by chance, or?
That's what I've been looking, and I don't know if one of my daughters accidentally threw it away, my paper away.
Hello?
Hello, Judge. I don't see
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Like
Okay.
your number, and they can run your information and see if they can look up your case, but I don't see anything so far.
So you said, what can I do?
I can give you the general number and they can look up your case to see if they can find you, but I can't find you on the record.
Okay, what's that number?
It's 965-4068.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, 965.
4068.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anyone else that has a case number? And I can help you see if you're in the right place?
Yes, me.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, my case number is 223-90758.
And who am I speaking with?
Dennis Spears.
Oh. Okay, so your judge is Sean Jacquet. If you can zoom in on 360-538-0000.
Okay.
So again, that number is 360-538-0000.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Everything that I defaulted is being set aside.
Is there anyone else? See, someone has a cell phone number ending in 0641.
Have your name on the case and my name on the case. I think, yeah, it's really
313-412-0641.
Okay.
Mr. Robert Lewis, if you could accept the prompt and meet me in a breakout room, please.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, I sent you a prompt to meet me in the breakout room. Could you meet me there to discuss your case?
Okay.
Thank you.
Or just kind of check them. So, yeah, tell them directly to me. If they're not supposed to be here, I'll just send them back to you. Yeah. Right, yeah. I need to. So she was set for that 3/21 date, and it looked like she was in your courtroom. So I told her, I said, well, if you need legal assistance, go to legal assistance and get it from the courtroom that she'll be in. I'm thinking she's supposed to be.
Not muted.
I believe so. That's what it looked like. All right. Whatever that is, that's going on. Oh, yeah. She's confused. Oh, yes. Shows her it's coming from our courtroom, some of them. So she's got a batch of they're all set. Okay. March 21st. Okay. I think all the details reset. Oh, she reset on March 21st. Okay. Yeah, I think this. We'll see.
Oh, I guess we're not the only ones, Judge.
No, we're not the only ones. All right, let's see. You see Dennis Spears? Dennis Spears. Oh. Need confirmation of that's good. Oh, Judge, let's see, he sent to me. He didn't send it to me yet, Judge. Nope. Attorney Wood, no confirmation as of yet.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are any parties ready to proceed on any matters? Adriana Lippett.
Yes.
Oh, this is dangerous as fuck.
Ms. Lippett, called your matter.
Yeah, I was in the wrong courtroom.
Okay, we put your matter off to the original court date.
To the March 8th
Yeah.
at 9:30.
Hey, how'd you know that date?
Because that was the original court date before they put it back to today.
And we couldn't find you. Counsel was here, but we'll put it back on March 8th. Do you have counsel representing you?
No, I'm just trying to go ahead and proceed with my eviction so that I can get assistance with moving.
Okay. All right, well, start working on that assistance and I'll see you back March 8th.
At 9:35.
At 9:30. And whatever the original court scheduled date was is what I'm sticking to.
Okay.
So there's no confusion. But
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
Your Honor, I think that Miss Williams wants to talk to me. I see she's back. I don't know if she talked to an attorney, but I see she's chatting that she's trying to talk to me.
okay, I think I'll give you.
I think Miss Judge, I think Miss Williams might have spoken to someone from our office. I'm trying to look into that. So
Yes, yes, I did.
So
But
if you could,
I didn't know how to private chat.
Who did you speak to? Who did you speak to, Ms. Williams?
You spoke with me, Judge.
Right, Mr. Keenan.
Yep, and she needs some time to speak with Ms. Cohen to work out a resolution in this case, but I think she's having a hard time getting to a breakout room. Ms. Cohen, do you have breakout room privileges?
I don't know. I do see breakout rooms here. I don't know what breakout room I'm assigned to or anything. If somebody wants to put.
I'll put you in you have your own breakout room. I'll put you in your room.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And you said Ms. Williams, you're not representing Ms. Williams?
Just advice only. He's gonna work out something with Ms. Cohen.
Okay.
And if
Snyder.
We're ready to place our matter on the record, Judge.
What are the last 3 digits of your case number?
Is 951.
Six nine five one.
Yes.
Calling case number 22396951, Frank Okolo versus Robert Lewis III and all occupants.
Morning,
Yes, I'm
Your
here.
Honor. Lisa Schneider on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. Is Robert Lewis present?
Yes, I am.
All right, can you state your name for the record?
Robert Lewis.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lewis. Counsel, you may proceed.
Your Honor, this is a termination of tenancy second hearing. Mr. Lewis did get advice by Kyle, I don't know his last name, from legal aid. He did give him advice and we worked out a move out date of March 21st. We are amending our pleadings to remove Mr. Lewis and do all occupants. And he has agreed to let me sign his name to a consent judgment, or we can do it as a hearing if the court prefers.
Let's do it as a hearing judgment to all occupants with the move out date of March 31st.
21st, Your Honor.
Let this time come up.
Okay, March 21st, 2023. Mr. Lewis, do you understand what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
So it'll be a judgment entered to all occupants, not to Robert Lewis. And you're expected to move out by March 21st. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because we're switching this to an all occupants judgment, that we're going to enter this case as a judgment by hearing. The judgment by hearing, plaintiff can file for a writ of eviction on March 22nd. Okay?
Okay.
So your move out date is March 21st, 2023. If you agree, I'll enter this judgment to all occupants.
And just turn the box. Okay, that's cool.
Okay. All right. Thank you, parties.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Ms. Schneider, if you could send over that judgment, I'll sign it.
I will do that. Have a good day.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
Parties ready? Are parties ready on anything else?
Your Honor, this is Miss Proc. I had a 10:30. And again, it should go back to March 8th. The defendant never showed up, so if we want to put that one on the record.
Is this Shelby Haynes or John Shelby Haynes? Indian
Yes.
708. Calling case number 22397080, Saulwood, Virginia, Georges versus John Shelby Haynes Jr. and all occupants on Greeley.
Kathleen Proc, Your Honor, P78404 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. The court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th at 10:30 a.m. March 8th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. That is the date of the originally scheduled court date, and parties will receive notice for that date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Hi, excuse me.
Yes, Ms. Rogers, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? I'm just trying to see what's going on with our court case. We did speak with legal aid. We're just trying to see what's supposed to be next.
Judge, I think you're waiting for Mr. Coleman on that one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Attorney Coleman.
Okay.
He hasn't checked in yet. It's been 2.5 hours. Does anyone have any cases with Attorney Coleman in other courtrooms? All right, Ms. Rogers, sit tight. Court will try to contact Attorney Coleman, see where he's at, so we can call your case. You have been here since 9 a.m.
Your Honor, we're ready to recall case ending in 770.
So they talking about my rent went up. But my rent only supposed to.
Recalling case number 22393770 JACG LLC versus Latoya Young and occupants on Whitcomb.
Good morning, Cassandra Wyant, P83509 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel.
Good morning, Harold Jabor, P6005 on behalf of the defendant who is present in the gallery.
Thank you, Ms. Young. Can you state your name for the record?
Latoya Young.
All right. Parties worked out a resolution.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we have not worked out a resolution. For the record, Ms. Young was approved with Wayne County ERAP for $4,043.05. She has some money set aside to pay the outstanding balance that Wayne County ERAP is not covering, and she also is claiming to have made a payment in December that wasn't applied on the ledger.
Okay. What's the monthly rent?
$1,200.
$1,280, you said?
1,200.
1,200. And when's the last payment that was made?
In December.
Your Honor, we have not been able to receive any proof of that payment. And at the last hearing date, the same allegations were made. You adjourned this so I could hopefully get some communication or documentation from the tenant. I did email her with the email address that she provided, and I have received nothing. My client confirmed they did not receive that. So at this point, the last payment in our ledger is from August of 2022.
Okay, does your client want the funding that ERAP has, or do you want to just not take it?
I mean, at this point, it doesn't pay the balance in full. So we'd be asking for a judgment today.
You're not gonna get a judgment today, but because there's ERAP pending. So if there's money to be paid, the balance that you're asking for, then, but when is this ERAP going to be ready?
It looks like anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks.
Can Ms. Young pay March rent?
Yes.
Well, what is there? How much can you pay right now?
$2,400.
Is plaintiff willing to accept $2,400 right now until the next court date?
The rent's due. She can always pay the money.
Are you willing to accept, Ms. Wyant, are you willing to accept the money or not? I don't want to hear if rent's always due.
I don't have any authority for my client for a partial payment.
Okay.
So if you want to adjourn it, given the fact that ERAP is allegedly going to pay out, I mean, a proposed CD can always be sent to us and I will send that to my client to see what they'll say. But as of today, I don't have authority to accept a partial payment.
All right, court finds good cause during this matter till March 15th for ERAP payments and additional payments.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'm unclear whether counsel will accept, it's unclear whether plaintiff will accept partial payments, so you all may want to get some clarity on that.
Thank you. What time was that hearing, Your Honor?
9:30 a.m.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Attorney Coleman. You were looking for me?
Yeah, you have a defendant who's been here since 9 a.m.
I must not have known about the case. Can you give me the case number?
Yeah, you're usually here at 9. 2239-4684.
Give me a few minutes to locate the file and I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Rogers, Mr. Coleman's here, so sit tight. We'll call your case shortly.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. You are welcome. Attorney Cox, Attorney Horka.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have any files ready to go? Are you seeking adjournments at this time? I know you're not seeking adjournments, but are you requesting adjournment dates?
I have a couple that I think can come off your docket, Your Honor.
Which ones?
Case ending in 045 at 9:35 is a dismissal.
On case number 22397045, Algifor de Chocolat LLC versus Ryan Ratcliffe, occupants on Cliff Street. May I have appearances?
Good morning, Joe Horka, P75969 on behalf of the plaintiff, moving to dismiss.
Dismissal is granted. Without prejudice.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Do you have anything else?
Case ending in 097.
097. We go on case number 22397097, Silver Capital Group LLC versus Jamita Mance and occupants on Pembroke.
Good morning, Joe Horka, P75969 on behalf of the plaintiff. Attorney Ben Christensen was working with Ms. Mance. He sent me chat messages and emails indicating that she has vacated from the property and turned in keys. I don't have any independent knowledge of that, but based on his representations in writing, I will move to dismiss this case with the further conditions, just noting the plaintiff may take immediate possession and any items left are deemed abandoned.
And for the record, Mr. Christensen has made that representation to the court, and he did notify that he may have to go to another courtroom and felt comfortable with you putting the terms on the record. So with that said, and you representing the same thing that he has at the time, the court is also aware that you don't have a confirmation of the return of keys, but counsel for the defendant has stated that keys were returned and parties have vacated. So I want to state that for the record, this case is dismissed.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anthony Cummings here. Counsel, on Cummings' case, I see the notices to appear. We keep a copy of the notices to appear. It doesn't look like his matter was adjourned from any other date.
Judge, I spoke to Mr. Cummings. This is Nancy Garber from Lakeshore. I spoke to Mr. Cummings on his last date, and I had a communication with him that I believe he's fully paid up. So he may think that he's not supposed to be here.
Okay, and this is the actually adjourned date, correct?
It is, but I think he believes that the case is being dismissed because he's fully paid up. I don't know. It was for advice only, but that's my impression. So it is that you not issue a default judgment and give him a short date, and we can try to reach out to notify him because maybe Mr. Horka can confirm that he's fully paid up.
I have a ledger indicating a balance of $2,059 to another.
Yeah, I think he might have just paid that, Mr. Horka.
Okay, do you have any information that is paid? Maybe we can not set it over, but, all right, let's do 3/8. Do March 8th, 2023 on this as well. Hopefully.
What case is this?
I'm sorry. Calling case number 22393005, Gerson 7 versus Anthony Cummings and occupants on Littlefield. Court finds good cause to adjourn this matter 3/8/23 at 9:35 to determine what's owed to ensure all parties are present.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Horka. Thank you, Judge.
All right, I have occupants on 14601 Bramall, Faith Benson, Sydney Hill, Melanie Harrison, Nakia Rogers. Ooh.
Your Honor, some of those cases are mine.
Attorney Coleman. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay, did you mean Cohen?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Attorney
Cohen or
Coleman,
Coleman?
I'll get to you shortly. Attorney Cohen. Attorney Coleman, there's a motion to set aside a default judgment.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have it, because I never received the motion.
Is that that's Nakia Rogers, huh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And there's still a balance owed.
Okay.
All right, Sharon, I had to
Yeah,
call you.
party, I'm sorry, did I set a new date for this?
This is their motion, Your Honor. I don't think a new date should be scheduled.
This is our first time, excuse me, sir. This is our first time coming into court at all.
Okay.
And we were just trying to file.
All right, let me call
a work agreement.
Allow me to call this,
payment
okay.
arrangement.
Calling case number 22394684. This is Rhapsody LLC versus Nakia Rogers, Deanna Wilson, and all occupants.
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor,
Yes.
for the record, Attorney Frederick J. Coleman, P 56548 on behalf of the plaintiff. And the sole reason I was not here earlier is I had no notification whatsoever of defendant's motion.
Understood. Could you state your name for the record, Ms. Rogers?
Nakia Rogers.
Okay. Today is the date and time I set for the motion to set aside the default and notice hearing because this was the date of the originally scheduled court date. A motion was filed in the courtroom saying that you stated that you were in the wrong courtroom.
Yes,
And
sir.
Yes, sir.
Who's the judge? What judge were you in front of?
I believe it was.
It was room 533.
Okay. All right. Court. That is the okay. It said 433 on here, but I want you to say 533. So court is satisfied. The motion is granted to set aside the default because of the defect in notice. How much? What's your monthly? And how much rent is owed?
Our balance is currently $1,200.
I'm sorry, counsel. Counsel, go ahead. You may argue.
Your Honor, well, first of all, it has to be, it's a two-pronged test. It's not just they went to the wrong courtroom. They had to have, a probable cause, and then they have to have a meritorious defense. I
Let's
don't think
have
there's a
good
mere,
cause and a meritorious defense. And the good cause is that the court is aware that all the notices say 533, and the court has repeatedly said that any default judgment that's entered will be set aside for defendants who appear or file a motion due to the confusion of the court date.
all right, Jay. All right, then, Your Honor. Like I said, I wasn't notified. That's fine. The motion is set aside. At this time, what's owed is $1,200. That does not take into account the money that'll be owed tomorrow, for rent.
What's her
which will be-
monthly rent?
It's $875, sir.
Okay, so Attorney Coleman, are you at 2075 plus cost?
Yes,
And what would be after cost?
157.
2232.
I'm good with that, Judge.
Okay, Miss Rogers, when can you make a payment? When can you satisfy this balance?
Yes, Judge. So
sir.
I recently made a payment of 800 on the 16th, which brought the balance down to 200. So because I get paid.
The balance is not $200.
The balance is not 1,200.
Okay, you brought it down to 1,200. You said 200.
Yes, sir. I recently just paid on the 16th of February with the receipt. And the landlord is notified about that. So I was going to pay again next Friday when I get paid.
Okay, but so the balance is 2232, because your ledger acknowledges that payment, right? Attorney Coleman?
Yeah, and I acknowledge she owes 1,200 right now, so I would assume it's with that payment. I can't speak to a ledger because this was last second. My suggestion would be that since the previous judgment has been set aside, that we do a judgment by hearing for the amount of $2,232, and that defendant has until March 31st to pay it or to vacate.
Are you in agreement with that, Ms. Rogers?
Sir, I just started my job, so is there a possible way to have more time?
How much time you need? I need to know when.
And we've also set an agreement with our landlord of a payment arrangement.
Yes.
You know, I have no knowledge of a payment arrangement. Who did you make that arrangement with, ma'am?
We made it with Miss Sharon.
Miss Sharon of Point Star
Of
Property.
Point Star Property.
I know who it is. Your Honor, so we do a judgment by hearing as to all occupants to pay by March 31st, or to enter into a written payment plan. I think that's fair.
What is your payment arrangement?
To pay bi-weekly to go with our finances, 200 every week to pay down, including the fees for the court.
Have you been paying $200 per week?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, the court feels comfortable entering a judgment to all occupants by hearing for the amount of $2,232 with the pay or move date of March 31st, 2023, or to enter into a written payment plan. So the judgment will read that if there's a written payment plan, then there's a written payment plan and no action will take place. If there isn't a written payment plan, or that payment plan isn't being honored, then counsel won't have to come back to court to get a judgment.
That's fine with me, Your Honor. We get that submitted to the court sometime today. So,
Do you
so you
understand, Ms. Rogers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so make sure you have that payment plan, make sure you continue to make your payments. And in the event that plan doesn't exist, you have to make a payment of $2,232 by March 31st, 2022. So If you have a payment plan, stick to the payment plan. The judgment is entered to all occupants, not to name parties, to all occupants in the amount owed.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right, that concludes this matter.
Your Honor, you're gonna do the order setting aside the default, right?
Which is, yes, I'll enter order. It's actually signed.
Okay,
It
so
does-
I just want to make sure there was an order,
Yes.
so I don't have to prepare one. Okay, Judge. You and your
Yeah, that's
staff
an
have
order.
been. Okay, and Your Honor, anytime I'm scheduled, you don't see me, it's because I don't know about it, and I'll be there as soon as I hear.
I'm aware, and the court was gonna call you. I think someone contacted you and let you know.
I got a couple calls. Mr. Tate chatted me and Attorney Garber texted me. Thank you, Nancy. So appreciate you in the gallery. And
Coleman.
everyone have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Cohen, Attorney Cohen.
I'm ready.
Excuse me.
Which ones are you ready? Ready for new dates?
Yeah, I just thought we'd be going back to the original date, which was March 8th at 9:30.
Okay, this 914, is this I think for 914, this is the original date, correct? Oh, that's not your case.
That's not my case.
All right, recalling case number 22396318. This is Regency PO LLC versus Rashawn Billingsley and occupants on Shane.
Carolyn Cohen before, P49391 appearing on behalf of the plaintiff. I don't think that she came. Are we going back to the original date of March 8th at 9:30?
Yep, the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m.
Excuse me.
Is Asia Ross here? You are. Calling case number 22396320, Regency PO LLC versus Asia Ross and all occupants.
Carolyn Cohen appearing.
Thank you, counsel. Court does not see Ms. Ross today in court. Court finds good cause to adjourn this matter back to the originally scheduled court date of March 8th at 9:30 a.m. Also, does this conclude all of your matters?
No, I had, well, first of all, there's Sydney Hill and Faith Vinson, the ones that end in 322 and 321.
Excuse.
I don't know if they're in the gallery or not.
Sydney
Hello?
Hill, is Sydney Hill here? Is Sydney Hill here?
Hello?
Hello? What is your name?
LaVincent Rush?
All right.
That's not one of mine.
All right. I
All
don't
right,
see.
so with Sydney Hill, we're going back to March 8th at 9:30.
Yes.
And Faith Vincent ending in 321, we're going back to March 8th at 9:30.
Yes.
Okay, and then Miss Williams is here and we have a something to put on the record. That's the one that ends in 319.
Okay. 319.
Mhm.
So Faith Vincent and Sydney Hill were on March 8th at 9:30. I'll call it 319. I believe I called these other two. Calling case number 22396319, Regency PO LLC versus Danielle Williams and occupants of 1935 Shane Court 2009.
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Counsel.
Danielle Williams here, appearing on behalf of self, seeing as my attorney was not my attorney.
Well,
Do you have counsel or not, Ms. Williams?
I thought I was gonna have counsel, but they said he was just speaking on my behalf. I didn't understand that part. I thought that's what the point of me going to the legal aid for me to get a lawyer.
Mr. Keenan, are you advice only?
Advice only for Miss Williams. Yes, we discussed the case and she was able to talk to Miss Cohen.
Understood. Okay, I'm ready to proceed. I see you all. I have notes here. So what are we doing here?
Well, there's a total of $5,814 owed in rent and $159 in costs for a total of $5,973. I gave Miss Williams doesn't really have a way to pay it, or there. So I told her that I'd like a judgment entered against all occupants with a move out date of March 31st.
All right. Are we leaving the redemption amount in there?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Your Honor.
Just pay or move, or we converting it to a termination?
Yeah, it's a pay. No, it's a pay or move.
Okay.
Yes, because if I would have went into a payment agreement and still missed the payment, I still would have been evicted. So I don't see why if there's no reason for me to.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna make sure this is fair, Miss Williams, and you understand what you're agreeing to. This is gonna be not in your name, but in all occupants. Okay?
Okay.
All occupants. Is there a proposed move out date, Council?
March 31st.
So the court can give you 10 days to move out. Council is giving you about 30. There's a pay or move out date. It's a total of $5,973 to be paid by March 31st, 2023. Or a judgment for all occupants will be entered in lieu of the defendant's name, and plaintiff can file for a writ of eviction on April 3rd. So, okay, and I'll enter this. Can you put this judgment by hearing? Parties aren't. Are you consenting to this?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it as a? Do you want me to do it as a consent?
We can do it as a consent. MCL 4.201I states that you can appeal this matter within 3 court days in the event that you think you made a bad decision.
Okay.
All right.
Ms. Williams, do I have your permission to sign your name to this agreement?
Ms. Williams.
To sign my signature? No.
Okay, well, that's why I want it to be a by hearing, Your Honor.
Okay, we can do a judgment by hearing. It's ordered by hearing that all occupants pay $5,973 or vacate by March 31st, 2023. This concludes this matter. Good luck, Ms. Williams.
Thank you.
Maxim Cove. Are you all on the same case? Maxim Cove and then Rock.
I believe we're different cases, Your Honor.
Okay. You're just seeking German dates, Counsel?
Well, Your Honor, for my case, it's 801. There wasn't another date. You had adjourned it from 2-0, from the 9th to here
Yeah, I was.
to give it more time, but if you need to adjourn it again.
You know, Ms. Barak, if you check the ROA in the meantime, I'm gonna call Mr. Maximkov's cases. Take a look at the ROA and see if this was the originally scheduled date that it was.
It is, Your Honor, and I do have the ROA pulled up.
Okay, all right, well, give me a second and let me check to see if I can enter a default, because this is not the same situation as the other cases. If this is the originally scheduled date, then that means that parties receive notice to come here and they don't have any other date to put this off to. So, but in your case, Mr. Maximkov, there is a date. So I'll call your cases. Case number 22397026. This is 16240 St. Mary's versus Brianna Hewley and occupants on St. Mary's Street. May I have appearances?
Andre Maximkov, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. Due to notice issues, the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th at 9:35 a.m. On case number 22397034, Country House of Detroit versus Leroy Lattimore and occupants on 7 Mile Road.
Good morning or good afternoon, Your Honor. Andre Maximkov, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. Court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to April 8th, 2023 at 9:35 a.m. for parties to be present.
Sorry, to March 8th?
To March 8th, yes, at 9:30 a.m. I'm sorry. You just pulled that case. Oops, sorry, Judge. This is March 8th at 9:30. No, so. It's 212 cases. Yeah. March 8th at 9:35, counsel, please.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
I just wanted to know if anyone called.
I didn't hear what you said. Did you repeat what you said?
I just wanted to know if anyone called for a court hearing for Courtyard Apartments.
What's your case number?
I don't have it on hand.
Is that Mr. Rush, Levinson Rush?
Yes.
Perfect, Your Honor. We at least have one.
Okay.
It's number 7073.
Pull back 7073. Awesome. We can only imagine who else is present in these telephone numbers. Who's 1926?
That'd be me, Levinson Rush.
So who's 6884?
I am.
All right, so your name is I am.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. My name is Mr. Tobias Jones.
Vincent Tobias Jones. Good afternoon, Mr. Jones. And what case number are you on?
I'm on case number 223-94768.
Okay, against Diana Lloyd.
Correct.
And we recalled this matter, correct?
Correct.
And this was adjourned to sort out some issues. Okay. Tobias Jones, let me see. Can you state your name again?
Mr. Tobias Jones.
Okay. I just need to see where this was coming from. All right. Mr. Maximkov, do you all need to get in the breakout room? Or you think we could just do it by hearing?
Yeah, by hearing is fine. I have the authority to give him 30 days. I'll take off his name from the judgment.
All right, let's recall this. You have number 7073? Seven. Can you give me the last three?
It's 073 are the last three. 073.
07. We're fine. I'm sorry. Calling case number 22397-073 Courtyard at 7 Mile LLC versus Vincent Rush.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andre Maxim, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Thank you. Mr. Rush, can you state your name for the record?
Vincent Rush.
Thank you. Counsel, what's the monthly rent?
Your Honor, this is a termination of tenancy case.
Okay, it's a termination of tenancy. I have proof of service. There's a summons, a complaint to recover possession. Mr. Rush, is there any plans to vacate?
Sorry, say again?
Do you plan on vacating the property?
I planned on paying back my money if possible. I don't have a means to vacate at the moment. And on top of that, I don't know if I were to attempt to vacate, if I would still owe that money.
You wouldn't still owe that money. The attorney is willing to put a judgment in all occupants' name in order to preserve your ability to possibly rent another apartment or maintain your creditworthiness in a sense. But this is a termination case. There's no redemption amount.
Oh, so I can't pay any money back even if I tried.
Yeah, if you tried, you wouldn't be able to pay it unless you worked out a separate agreement. Yeah. Yes. This is strictly a move out. Are you willing to? Can you vacate by March 31st?
Is it possible to get it like a couple days longer?
March 31st is automatically going to be April 3rd by default due to March 31st being on a Friday. And then you have Saturday and Sunday, which are weekend days where no writ can be filed. And the earliest day application of a writ application can be filed is April 3rd, which may likely get you another week because we're not operating in person. So if that's the request, you'll end up with that extra week by just.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, you keep breaking up.
March 31st, the court can only give you until March 31st because that's what plaintiff is offered. I can only give you 10 days. So you're already at a month, and due to the procedure, you're going to inevitably be at a month and a week.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
But you have to understand that a writ can issue on April 3rd. A writ could be submitted for an eviction. So the clock is ticking, Mr. Rush. Okay. How much rent is totally owed? I know this is a termination, but the court wants to know.
Your Honor,
last I heard it was, oh, sorry.
Your Honor, if that question was addressed for me, I have no idea. I don't have access to.
No, that's fair. I was really asking, Mr. Rush.
The last I heard, it was over $6,000.
Court was just, I mean, it's a termination matter. Rent wasn't a factor, just court was curious, and if it was $150, then I would have, asked counsel to possibly adjourn this matter to let you pay. But, the court will enter a judgment by hearing termination of tenancy with a move-out date of 3/31/23 with a dismissal as to LaVincent Rush and an entry to all occupants. Good luck, Mr. Rush. The clock is ticking, but you do have some time to get your affairs in order. I wish you well.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's only one last case. I don't know if you called it and adjourned it, but it ends in 7055.
Yeah, I think I called that an adjourned date.
I assume it's the 3/8 date also.
Oh, was that the one with retained counsel?
Oh, I didn't even know there was any retained counsel.
I think unless I'm confusing it, I think this is the one where, oh no, I'm sorry. 7055?
That's correct.
On case number 22397055, this is Country House Detroit versus all occupants at 224 West 7 Mile, Unit 59. 224 West 7 Mile, Unit 59. Can I have appearances for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andre Maximkov, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Thank you. Is anyone here who lives on West 7 Mile? Court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 3rd.
March 3rd or 8th? I'll take the 3rd.
This adjourned from March 3rd, so court's gonna reset it on March 3rd. Looks like it was March 3rd, 2023. The original date. I know your other two are on another date, but in order to keep this consistent so that the defendant shows up, we're going to set it for March 3rd at 9 a.m. Does your ROA say different? My notice
So
to
we're
appear
talking
to.
about 7055, Tiffany Reeves. The ROA says that was supposed to originally, second hearing was adjourned until 3/8.
Okay, well thank you. This is 7055?
Yeah, adjourned until 3/8 originally.
All right, let's put it back to 3/8. Is that 10 a.m.?
Back then it was 10:30, but we can do whatever, Your Honor.
Let's do 9 a.m. And we'll put it on March 8th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you. Attorney Karan.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's take care of your matters. Let's go. Okay. So you only have 801 here?
Yes.
Okay. Calling case number 22393801, Carlos Menendez versus Latoya O'Neill and occupants on forward.
Kathleen Proctor, Your Honor, P 78404, on behalf of the plaintiff, Carlos Menendez.
Thank you. Is
So, Your Honor-
Latoya O'Neill here? Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment of rent case. We did submit to the court the residential lease and also the deed. Mr. Menendez is the actual owner of the trust. I believe the property management agreement is also in his name. At this time, there's an outstanding balance of rent of $3,115 and $156 in court fees. The total amount then is $3,271. Asking for a judgment. It's not an and all occupants. We believe she's the only one that actually lives there. So we can change it to an and all occupants, a pay to stay case, or we can leave it to Miss O'Neill. So I don't know if I'm saying her name right.
Well, the and all occupants really doesn't, I mean, it would help you out. It wouldn't really help Miss O'Neill out. If we were to substitute it, there's no objection to substitute to all occupants. I mean, I'll do that as well, but is that what you're asking, counsel?
Yes, because she actually does get Section 8.
Okay.
She just hasn't been, for whatever reason, her part hasn't been paid.
Okay, and this was scheduled to be heard today.
Right. So she originally appeared at the first court case, and that was in November. Then it got rescheduled. I don't believe she actually appeared on the 9th, and then you had moved it out till today to the 28th.
To make sure she appeared.
Right.
Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, the court feels comfortable entering a judgment. There's no objection to all occupants, correct?
Correct.
All occupants judgment to pay or vacate, to pay $3,271, which is $3,115 in rent plus $156 court costs. Do you have a move out date?
Your Honor, we'd like the statutory 10 days. Unless the court would like to grant more.
Court will exercise discretion, but there's no objection to be set on the record to 10 days. So, depending on, there's no objection to 10 days. I've set move out dates for March 31st, but court can grant 10 days.
I believe that's March 10th.
Please judgment to the court as soon as possible, so we can sign it. Because sometimes I'm signing judgments, and it may not even be the fault of counsel, but sometimes I sign judgments, and the judgment date is after the move out date. I don't think we'll be in that situation here, but it gets very funky, and I'm inclined to give another 10 days.
Understand, Your Honor. Understand.
So, yeah, but default judgment is entered, and for the record, this default judgment is being entered because this case was adjourned to this date to avoid a non-appearance by defendant. However, defendant has failed to appear, and because of that, default judgment will be entered for the amount of $3,271. That includes court costs, and judgment will be to all occupants.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Do we have a resolution on anything else? A parties here that haven't been called: Salah, Alhami. Have your defendants showed up? Does anyone live on 14227 Lumpkin?
Yeah, they break in and they're square. They're not a renter.
Calling case number 22396884. Salah Alhami versus all occupants on Lumpkin Street.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record?
Salah Al-Halmi.
Thank you. And the court does note that there's a quitclaim deed in the file, as well as a summons and complaint for possession of property.
Yes,
Now, Mr. Alhami, we have a problem. Well, it's not a problem. There's a court notice issue.
It's like for 3 months, 4 months.
No. This is what I've been telling everybody the entire hearing, so you've heard it before. I have to set this date to March 8th, 2023 at 10 a.m. I have to. It's under the court's discretion. I'm under the direction of the court because adequate notice hasn't been given, or there's a possibility that the defendant is planning on showing up on March 8th. So, court note, the plaintiff is ready to go and prepared. Plaintiff has all his documents.
Okay.
So on March 8th, you'll receive a judgment, but the court can't enter it before March 8th out of fairness because these dates are a little, they're off. So the defendant may show up on March 8th thinking they have a hearing. So I'll see you back on March 8th at 10 a.m.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Another week, and we're prepared. If you submit a judgment to the court in the meantime, it'll be in the file that's signed immediately.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Attorney Cox, do you have any of your defendants ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Which ones are you ready on? And who is 313-412-0641?
I am. Keisha Bailey.
Keisha Bailey. Okay, you're at 1055 with Tracy Gilbert. Is Tracy Gilbert here? You're Tracy Gilbert or Lakeisha Bailey? You said Lakeisha Bailey?
Yes, I'm Keisha Bailey.
All right, Ms. Bailey. On case number 2239434. Tracy Gilbert versus Lakeisha Bailey. May I have appearances?
Keisha Bailey.
Ms. Bailey, can you state your name for the record?
Keisha Bailey.
Thank you. This matter is Tracy Gilbert here. Matter was adjourned to February 28th at 10:55 a.m. How much rent is owed, Ms. Bailey?
When we had initially had our court date in November, it was $1,500, and I haven't been able to pay because I've been sick. So I just wanted to see if I can get till the end of March to move out, because there's no heat over there, and she didn't put any heat in there, and I let her know in December that there wasn't no heat, and she hasn't put any in there.
All right, I'm gonna cut you off because you didn't answer my question. This matter is dismissed without prejudice. I hope you feel better. Have a great day.
Okay.
Plaintiff failed to appear. This is the originally scheduled court date. There's also some missing documents in the file, so catch up on your rent in the meantime, but this matter is dismissed. You're free to leave. Hope you feel better.
Okay. So.
Plaintiff didn't appear. This is their case. They filed it against you. This is the date and time scheduled to be here. They aren't here. You've been here. So I'm going to dismiss this matter and not set another court date for parties to fail to appear again. If they want to refile, they can refile. Also, the file had inadequate notice. Oh, did I get that to you?
Yep, Judge.
All right. Oh, you put that on there?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. File had inadequate notice. There is no proof of service. And
Okay, so I just.
you're
my
free to
stuff out.
leave.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. On case number, let's see. Is anyone else here who's not on Attorney Cox's case? Samantha White.
Hi, yes. I'm not sure which courtroom I'm supposed to be in. My original judge is now under civil instead of the landlord-tenant cases.
Wait, what is your case number?
My case number is 22390894.
Sean Shakay, 1030.
Okay, how did you zoom into this room? By Zoom code?
Yes.
All right, I need you to zoom. You're in Judge Jakay's courtroom. He'll understand that you zoomed into the wrong courtroom because your notice says 436, and this is 436. So we've been dealing with this problem. 360, which you entered before. Your Zoom code as it exists right now is 360-436-0000. Now it's 360-538-0000. So we're changing that middle group of numbers into 538. So how you came in here, you're gonna come in there, okay?
You said Mr. Jakay?
JK.
JK.
Sean
Okay.
JK. Some people
Okay.
say Jock, but he says JK, so I say JK.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Welcome. First person smiling today. Amazing. Amazingly smiling. Gives you time. All right. All right. Calling case number 223-97039. This is Audrey Rudolph versus all occupants on Bramall.
Good afternoon, Joe Horka, P75969, appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Good afternoon, Attorney Worker. How are you doing?
You know, I just got back from vacation. I have no complaints, other than I'm being a little tired.
Where'd you go, Mr. Worker?
I went to Hawaii for about 8 days.
Wow, that's fantastic. All right, well, welcome back. And I'll see you back on March 8th at 9:35 a.m. on this matter, because plaintiffs failed to appear and the court has been instructed not to issue default judgments due to the mix-up in court dates. So the originally scheduled adjournment was March 8th, 2023, 9:35. It was moved back to today to try to speed up the process. However, it may have led to a bit of confusion, so the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter back to the March 8th court date at 9:35 a.m.
Take care.
You are welcome. Is this your remaining matter? No. Okay. On case number 2239-6876, Investors Property Management versus Ruby Hatton and occupants on Eureka.
Good afternoon, Joe Horka, P75969, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Ruby Hatton here? All right. The court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th, 2023 at 10:00 a.m. due to the confusion of dates and defendant's failure to appear. I believe that this concludes your docket for today, unless I am mistaken or missing a few cases. Do you have any more cases, Attorney Horka, in here?
Thank you.
Nope. Okay, all right. You are welcome. Have a great day. Good luck on that adjustment back to Michigan.
Thank you. 5 hours difference, so it's taken a little time.
I wasn't talking about the hour difference. That's the easy part. The vitamin D, a lack of. But have a great day. Looks like we have Tobias Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Did we call your matter?
No, we talked briefly, but I don't believe you called it.
Okay. I see right here. Now, was this your originally scheduled court date? Yep, it looks like 2/28 was the actual date that I asked you to come back to court. So.
Correct.
What is your pleasure, Mr. Jones? Let me call your case. Recalling case number 22394768, Tobias Jones versus Diana Lloyd and occupants at 18466 Ashton Road. Go for it. Please state your name.
Mr. Tobias Jones. Yes, I was coming in. I was trying to get a move out date for the tenant to move out. And also I went down there and brought my deed down and turned it into the court. And I just wanted to move forward with the move out date.
All right. The court, you submitted a deed, Mr. Jones?
Yes, I did.
All right, what day did you submit that deed?
I actually submitted it on yesterday.
Okay, so I probably didn't make it to the file yet, but I'll take your attestation. There's an attorney on this case, Mr. Nashua.
Yes, Judge, I sent him a message. I noticed that on the ROA just now. I haven't heard back, but it does appear that this tenant is represented. I hope he can clear that up for us.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the attorney for the defendant who isn't present either. Plaintiff is here, and this is the court date that we're noticed for. So I'm inclined to continue, counsel. Yeah, I hate to set this aside, but how much rent is owed?
I believe it's around as of tomorrow. It'd be like $29.50.
What's the monthly rent?
The monthly rent is $900.
And when's the last time you got a payment?
The last time I got a payment was back in, what was that, December, I believe.
And Judge, the attorney for tenant is on his way. He's just finishing up something with Judge Brew.
Okay, so we'll recall this matter, but we'll get a resolution today, Mr. Jones.
Okay,
It's most likely better that all parties are here, so we get it completed. We get it done today. So sit tight. I'll recall that matter. Attorney Nashua is pretty thorough, so he'll be in, and when he comes in, I'll call your manager. I appreciate your patience.
All right, appreciate it.
No problem. Is Billy Obang here or Curtis Chisholm? Calling case number 2239-6859, Billy Obang versus Curtis Chisholm. Court notes that neither party is here. Court finds good cause. This matter back to the originally scheduled court date of March 8th at 10 a.m. Calling case number 2239-6863, Muhammad Alner versus all occupants on Cardoni. Does anyone live at 18870 Cardoni? Both parties have failed to appear, which gives court good cause to adjourn this matter back to the originally scheduled court date of March 8th at 10:00 a.m. Parties are expected to be present and be ready to proceed. Calling case number 2239-7076. This is Jesus Reyes Sanchez versus Catherine Gonzalez Zamudio on Grand Boulevard. Neither party is present. The court was scheduled. This case was scheduled for March 8th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. It is February 28th, the new rescheduled court date. However, parties failed to appear. So, court finds good cause to adjourn this matter back to the originally scheduled court date of March 8th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. That concludes this matter. Welcome. We'll continue that matter on March 9th. Calling case number 2239-7088. This is Brian Metry versus Brandon Thomas, and occupants on Mack Avenue. Is Brian Metry here? Is Brandon Thomas here? Parties have failed to appear. However, this court will not dismiss this matter. It will adjourn this matter to the originally scheduled court date of March 8th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. On case number 2239-6943 is Lakeisha Okogo present. Is Shari Walker present? Does anyone live at 9656 Ward Street present? Court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th at 10:00 a.m. due to both parties' failure to appear and a confusion in court dates. Calling case number 2239-6892. This is Curtis Jackson versus LaShawna Johnson. It's like next door neighbors. Neither party was present. However, both parties were present in the previous hearing, which leads the court to believe that parties believe that this case is on March 8th, 2023 at 10 a.m. Therefore, the court will adjourn this matter to March 8th, 2023 at 10 a.m. The court has found good cause for the justification set forth on the record. Calling case number 2239-3914. This is Annie Spires.
No.
This is Annie Spires versus Courtney Spires. Annie Spires residing on Prince Hall and Courtney Spires residing on Lakewood. This case had an adjourned date for today, February 28, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. With the court notice in 436, which means parties will be present in 436 and not 533. There is no future date for this matter. However, parties still failed to appear. Therefore, court will enter a dismissal without prejudice on this matter. And that dismissal without prejudice will conclude this matter. Calling case number 22397021. This is level 5 Estate LLC versus Tawny Cook and occupants on Manor. Court is in receipt of a dismissal without prejudice. The court will enter the dismissal without prejudice today, March 28, 2023. It was submitted by parties, and this will conclude this matter. This matter is dismissed without prejudice. Counsel, if you're tuning in, thank you for submitting that dismissal. That concludes this matter. Calling case number 22396856. This is Encode LLC versus all occupants at 9147 Chamberlain. That's 9147 Chamberlain Road. Attorney David Merchant is scheduled to appear today for the plaintiff. It's also scheduled in courtroom 533. The court is aware of the confusion that may persist by the adjusted court date as well as the adjusted courtroom. So the court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th at 9:35 a.m. Parties are expected to be ready. Recalling case number 22396263. This is Uncle Roy's Restoration LLC versus Michelle Irvin and occupants on Haynes. The attorney is Shakina Melbourne, who has appeared previously and has requested an adjourned date for this matter. The court has granted this matter, and we're putting this on the record. The new adjourned date is March 8th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. Counsel has been advised of this date earlier on this docket today. Calling case number 22394411. This is Diamond Hardy versus Edward Brown, who resides on Archdale Street. Today is the date and time for a hearing. There is no future date for this matter. Diamond Hardy versus Edward Brown. It's Diamond Hardy present. It's Edward Brown present. Court will note that the Zoom meeting ID is correct. It says 360-436-0000, and the date issued for this notice was February 7th, 2023. The court finds good cause to dismiss this matter due to parties' failure to appear. It is the hope of the court that parties have resolved this outside of court, but in any matter, this case is dismissed. Court will file a dismissal on that matter. On case number 22396955, this is JEMIC Resources LLC versus Adriano Lippitt and occupants on Rosemont. This is attorney Paul Spaniolo's case. Attorney Spaniolo has appeared in front of the court, as well as Adriana Lippitt. The court found good cause to adjourn this matter to March 8th, 2023 at 9:35 a.m. so that parties can work out the outstanding balance and come to a resolution. Both parties were present. They are unable to speak to each other. However, both are aware of the court date coming up on March 8th at 9:35 a.m., where they will be prepared to adjudicate and argue. Well, I'll be prepared to adjudicate their case that they argue. And we have one final case left in this courtroom, and that's case number 2239-4768. That case is Tobias Jones versus Diana Lloyd and all occupants of 18466 Ashton.
Hello, Your Honor. I'm here.
Can you state your name for the record again, Mr. Jones?
Mr. Tobias Jones.
All right, and Mr. Nashwat.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My apologies. Let me interrupt. Issa Nashwat, P 85218 on behalf of defendant. Judge, there's a bit of confusion. I don't seem to have a retainer, although the appearance was filed, and I don't see the defendant in court. I was wondering if we could adjourn so that I can have an opportunity to speak to her and provide the court with much more information. Right now, I don't have much, to be quite honest.
Okay, is this a term, this is a non-payment of rent, right? Okay, and.
Yes.
All right, when's the last time you received, Mr. Nashwat, are you asking for an adjournment?
I am, please. The shorter the better, Your Honor. I just need some time to get in contact with the defendant, please.
Okay, I'm going to ask a few questions to the plaintiff, and then we'll. It's likely you'll get an adjournment, but I'm leaning toward an escrow order in this matter because plaintiff has been ready to proceed on multiple cases. And I know you're only requesting a short adjournment. So monthly rent is 900, Mr. Jones, correct?
Yes, I'm sorry. Actually, it's $950.
And the court sees that the file says $950. And when was the last time rent was paid?
It was actually, the thing is, let me just tell you real quick. The Section 8 stopped paying on October 30th, so I didn't get paid for November and December. So that's why in November I came and filed with you guys to get an eviction. So an eviction, so we had court in December, so I didn't get paid in November and December. So I don't know if they called the defendant called the Section 8 and told them to put it back on, because the partial payment that the Section 8 paid came to my account, and then I noticed it and I called Section 8 and told them that I'm evicting them. I want them out the house. So technically that's why I said it's like $29.50 or something, because or $28.50, because I didn't get paid for November and December. And then Section 8, like I said, made a partial payment for January, for January, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Judge, if I may respond when he's done, please.
Sure.
So that adds a new layer to the fact pattern, meaning that Section 8 is involved. That would indicate that if they're not paying, there is no COC, or it hasn't been inspected and it hasn't passed inspection. As such, I'd ask that we withhold an escrow order until I can figure out what's going on with Section 8. And at the moment, the Detroit City Inspection site is not giving me information on whether it was certified or not. But I'd assume if Section 8 is not paying, then there is no COC on file.
Mike, can I say something, Your Honor?
I'll check. Go ahead. I'll check myself and see. In the meantime, see if I can pull it. You may speak. You can speak.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I just want to say that the house has they had been living there 7 years, so the Section 8 always had passed. And like I said, I've been trying to get them out the house like almost a year, since March last year. But I just gave him some time because he had a surgery or whatever. So I'm looking to me and my family to move in the property. So like when he's mentioning about escrow and Section 8, like I canceled the Section 8. I want him out my house. I don't want no escrow. I don't want no partial payment. I just want to evict him and get him out the house. So I'm really, I'm against any escrow payments or anything. I just want him out the house. So I just want to know if we could just move forward with the move out date so I can get access to my home and I'll ask that to the court.
Judge, I just verified there is no COC and it's not registered. I have no problem with anything you just said, but I can't approve it because I haven't spoken to the defendant. I believe an adjournment would be the best action moving forward, but I leave it to the court's discretion.
Okay, so are you requesting to convert this to a termination of tenancy, Mr. Jones?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Mr. Jones, we're going to, the court will convert it to a termination of tenancy. However, and this may not be to your fault, but we don't have a deed yet. If you say you submitted it and it's coming to the file, let's do a brief adjournment. Let's do a week.
Judge, just if I may, again, it is entirely within the court's discretion, but I'd object to converting it to a termination of tenancy just to ensure that it's not detrimental to my client. If she's entitled to Section 8 and she is no longer receiving it because of an inspection failure, but she's entitled to keep it somewhere else that she can take and move somewhere else, then I think that would be fair. For the moment, I just think a brief adjournment. If by next hearing we don't have an answer, then I'd have no problem with the termination of tenancy. But I just want to put that objection on the record, Judge.
Right. Can I speak, Your Honor?
Sure. That's noted, Mr. Nash.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I want to just go to the termination, because the simple fact of it is that, that they, this guy doesn't have any intention on moving out. It's just like trying to stay in my home long as possible. Like I let them stay in my property. I wanted access to my property last year in March. It's almost been a year. I've been more than patient. Like it's like any little thing they're trying to run with. And I was just asking if we can move forward with the termination because as far as the Section 8 goes, like I said, they've been in there for 7 years. I've passed inspection every time. I'm not getting paid. The little things that Section 8 wants is no problem for me to get done because it's a nice house, but I'm not getting paid. I want them out of my house. So I don't really see any reason for any, adjournment or any escrow or waiting on Section 8. I want them out the house. So it shouldn't be no need to talk to Section 8 or anything. I definitely put the deed on file yesterday, Your Honor, and I just don't see any reason to dwindle or dwell on Section 8 and escrow or anything. I just want them out my home. They could take their Section 8 and get it somewhere else. That's not a problem. I already notified Section 8 that I don't want them in my house. I don't want their money or whatever. So I don't see no reason to move forward, to another court date.
Well, Mr. Nashwa,
Your Honor.
Section 8. What to safeguard? I mean, if I set this out for a week, will you be able to make any progress?
That'll be fine, Judge. I just need a minimal amount of time. I just need to reach out to her. That's it.
And Mr. Jones, you made it clear.
But yeah, that's clear. But it's not even her that I can't say this last thing. It's not even her that lives there. She does like. It's him, the guy who I told you about. And like I said, I just want them out my house because they're not being totally honest. I don't want to say anything bad about them, but I just want to move forward and get them out my home. That's the last thing I just want to say. I want to terminate the tenancy and get access to my home. I'll appreciate it.
Okay. And the court understands your request. So what we'll do, set this for March 7th. March 7th, is that Mr. Jones? I know you're not going to agree to the March 7th date, but are you available to come back to court on March 7th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
What time was that, Judge? My apologies.
10:30.
Thank you very much, Judge. I appreciate it. Very sorry about the headache.
No, it's all right. The court would be more willing to enter the termination in Tennessee if I had the deed. I know it's in the courtroom, but I don't physically have it. So I mean, that worked out, I guess.
Appreciate
for
it,
you.
Judge.
But
It'll give me a minimal amount of time to at least work things through and have a better response for the judge, for the court to have the information.
Mr. Jones, just, you know, it's another week. It's another week. I know you filed this in November. So
yes.
Just
I could wait another week. I appreciate it, and definitely I turned my deed in, and I turned it in on yesterday. I would have turned it in previously, but I've been out of town. I had a situation with the family, but I could wait another week to the 7th, and we could just move forward then. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Resolve something or
All
have
right.
a conversation, feel free.
Thank
But
you as well.
I'll see you all back. I'll see you all back. Take care. Wish you luck.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Counsel. Everybody's doing their job. All right, that concludes our docket today. Thank you for the assistance and the attentiveness. And I'll see you back for Friday.
Yes, Judge. See you Friday.
All right. Thank you, madam, for a report.
Welcome. Have a good afternoon.
You too. Thank you, Ms. Garver.
Take care. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Attorney Wood.
Your Honor, can I just reach out to you regarding that escrow order in that case?
Absolutely. Let's see if we.
He still never sent the judge.
Still hasn't been sent. Do you have?
Okay.
Do you have the? Let me stop this.